Hey guys, Ryan Cameron here with Island Boys Outdoors. I'm just doing a little review here on Swhacker Broadheads. Just got these in yesterday. I was pretty excited. I hadn't actually held them in my hands or saw them until I bought them online and had them shipped to me, and they're actually pretty nice. I actually really like the feel of them and how sturdy, the integrity of them. How they work is you have these wing blades. They're closed like this here. You got the wing blades. They have call them shrink bands, kind of like a little rubber band to keep them closed. And how they work is they have these wing blades here, and they penetrate the skin of the deer, and they're supposed to go through the skin and then bust through the ribs, and then they're supposed to open up. Then you get your full 2 inches fresh blades inside the deer to cut the vitals, heart, lungs, if you make a good shot. And the sharp blades then go through the deer and then penetrate through the other side, and you have a 2 inch hole with really good blood trail from what I've seen. It's hard to actually find a lot of information on the Swhackers because they're not really highly advertised like your Rage Broadheads and Muzzies. And I mean, Muzzies are proven, obviously, the fixed blade, really good blades. But I used to use these, the hypodermics, which is a completely different concept with the shock collars and rear deploying. But these open on contact. It's a little different than the Swhackers. So these, it hits the skin, and then they penetrate open, and you get your 2 inch cutting hole on the entrance. But what I found last year, which is why I'm making the switch, is that I hit hard bone on a deer. I hit high. I mean, it was directly where I wanted to be, but I was high. I was up in a tree stand, so the angle, I was alright, but actually had really bad penetration, and the deer ended up going 500 yards. I had to get a blood tracking dog, little wiener dog type thing, and it actually followed this deer. I would have never found it without it. And arrow actually broke off inside the deer, and the blades were actually really bent, and one was broken. And I feel like if I would have had an exit hole on the other side, I would have been able to find this deer quicker, because the cavity wouldn't have filled up with blood, and it ran as far because it would have lost its blood. But I lost confidence in them, and I just wanted to make a switch. And I mean, they're still great broadheads. I shot quite a few deer with these Rages. Actually, I shot my biggest buck ever, 131 inch 9-pointer in Ohio with these 2 years ago. But just wanted to make a switch, and these Swhackers, I feel like they're going to be good. If you look at the difference in the blades between the Rages and these Swhackers, these have the holes in them, and Swhackers don't. Just look at the thickness of them. It's just, they feel more solid compared to these. Like the Rage just feels chintzy to me, but I mean, Rage are obviously proven. Some people hate them, but I just wanted to try out these Swhackers this year. They come with a practice tip. So you get to, practice shoot, make sure, they say they fly true to field point. But, obviously you want to make sure. And come with a little DVD Science of the Slice, they call it. Which they do a bunch of tests and shoot through shoulder bones and show the penetration. And they come with they come shrink bands to keep the broadheads closed. They just slide down over the ferrule, hold the blades closed. You don't have to worry about them opening them up because of the shrink band. So, which I did like how the Rage came out with the shock collars compared to before, when you'd have to worry about them opening up in your quiver. The shock collars actually really seem to work. I did like those. I'm actually still going to keep, because you only get 3 Swhackers in a box. My quiver holds 4. So I mean, this will be in my quiver, because they're still good broadheads. It's just lost my confidence a little bit and just wanted to make a switch. And They yeah, they explain it right here. The little 1-2 punch, they call it. Wing blades rip through the hide and punches through the first set of ribs, and then the virgin blades unfold inside the body cavity, leaving a razor edge slicing through the internal organs. Which concept to me makes sense. I mean, you have your sharp blades inside, and I'm hoping to try them out this year. I mean, get a deer in front of me and make a good shot. The other thing I got yesterday in the mail was from Pine Ridge Archery. It's just a set of Allen wrenches. I'm sick of. I mean, my dad has some. I have some, but they're just loose Allen wrenches everywhere. I mean, these come in a nice little handle, and they have every single one you need right there. Work on my bow because I got a new sight for it this year, actually, from Sword Sights. So I'm gonna have to adjust my pins, resighted my bow, up in my poundage from 68 to 70. But I'm actually left-handed, but I have to shoot right-handed because I'm right-eye dominant. So I started out a little lower in poundage, but now I'm so used to pulling it back, so I can up it all the way to 70 now, and hopefully be shooting these Swhackers and make something happen. But hope you guys like the review. Give us a follow on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/islandboysoutdoors. I mean, we're going to be doing other reviews on products and other things we get in. Actually, this weekend we're going to do some taping over on our property in New York. We're putting in our Antler King food plot this weekend. We're planning red zone this spring for the summer months here, and then about late August, probably beginning of August actually, we're going to throw in some Antler King's honey hole and slam dunk, some radishes, turnips, different things. Looking forward to that and see what happens, and hopefully get some good footage off that food plot. And yeah, but thank you guys.